Hey guys, it's Ron, and today we're going to take a look at a card I've had for a little while. It's the RX 460 Nitro 4GB edition by Sapphire. We'll take a good look at the card. We'll go ahead and even unlock some of the shaders, and then we'll run some benchmarks. So stay tuned. Alright, first we're going to start off with the specs. For the RX 460 Nitro by Sapphire, we have 896 stream processors out of the box. It is manufactured on the 14nm FinFET process. It does start out with a base clock of 1175 megahertz, a boost up to 1250 megahertz. I was actually able to overclock this card to 1305 megahertz. The memory bus is 128-bit memory bus. It does have 4 gigabytes of GDDR5 that run at 7,000 megahertz. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and move on to the unboxing. Here's a nice look at the box here. We're going to go ahead and take it outside we're going to go ahead and unbox it. We've got a driver disc and some documentation. And then we have the actual graphics card itself in its anti-static bag. So we're going to go ahead and take it out of the anti-static bag. Looking at this cooler, it is a two fan design with two 6mm heat pipes and a pretty dense fin stack. One of my favorite things about this cooler is the fact that you can actually remove the fans. There's just two screws on each fan. You can actually remove it, and the cool part about this is if for some reason your fan goes bad, you can just they can send you just that one fan, and rather than having to get the whole thing replaced. We're gonna go ahead and move here. You can go ahead and see that the I/O ports. You get a DVI-D, an HDMI, and a display port. Here's a nice side profile of the actual card itself. And then one awesome thing here is you can see that Nitro logo. That is an LED, and it is blue. Alright, everybody's favorite part, the benchmarks. Here's a quick look at my test bench. For the entire test, I was actually able to overclock this card to 1305 megahertz, and I used it throughout the entire duration of all my tests. One big comparison that you're going to notice in the benchmarks is I've got the RX 460 locked and unlocked. Locked, it comes stock with 896 processors. You can actually unlock that to 1024 stream processors, and I will go ahead and link that guide in the description below. But just keep that in mind. Looking at the numbers, you'll see one with the stock stream processor count, and then also the unlocked stream processor count throughout these benchmarks. So I hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you after the benchmarks. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed those benchmarks. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Overall, this is a great card for the money, especially if you can find it right around the low price point in the hundreds. It's a great card. If you do get it, go ahead and unlock it. Get those shaders, those extra shaders that you can get. It's a great card. It runs cool. No complaints. I hope you enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for more.